number of small and medium-sized companies in Uganda stand to lose out if the U.S. cancels duty-free trade access under the African Growth and Opportunities Act, or AGOA. Trade with the U.S. hits $174 million in 2022 under the agreement. Washington says Uganda's Anti-Homosexuality Act, passed in May, violates certain rights and freedoms of the gay community. eNCA correspondent reports from Kampala.
This could be Seco Design's last shipment to the United States. Since 2012, the company has been exporting Ugandan-made products to the U.S. under the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA, duty-free. The company says sales have grown over time.
We started as a small sandal company that grew into bags, clothing, earring, baskets, coffee, name it. And this has been able because everything that falls under the 6,400 can be exported duty-free into the U.S.
But now the future seems bleak. U.S. President Joe Biden says he intends to end trade relations with Uganda over what he terms violations of human rights. The Central African Republic, Niger and Gabon also face similar sanctions. Beneficiary businesses in Africa like Seco Design say without AGOA, the U.S. market will now be difficult to penetrate.
The other thing is also partnerships. The market access. You need people who know the U.S. market that are going to hold your hand and lead you to the right person.
Uganda's exports into the U.S. under the trading agreement were up 405% between 2012 and 2022. These include coffee, textiles, leather, crafts, dried fruits, and vanilla. Just about 50 Ugandan companies have been exporting to the U.S. under the AGOA initiative, but they all stand to lose if the trade deal ends. The U.S. and Uganda have had frosty relations since the enactment of the controversial anti-homosexuality law in May. Offenders of certain same-sex acts face the death penalty. The U.S. and other international partners have described the law as one of the toughest globally. Trade experts are concerned the country could lose huge revenues without partners like the U.S.
It's a tough call for our country. It's true we have our morals and the like to guide, but we still need business. So it's a bit of a thin line to walk.
Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni says he's unbothered about the sanctions from Western countries and guarantees to focus on the East, which has more friendly trade partners. This has left companies like Seco worried about losing the businesses they have built over time. Isabel Nakariya, Kampala.